Oh yeah, it's the weekend, and you know what that means. It's time for Pixels and Bits on the Overshield.com with your hosts, Corey, Manny, and Tommy. And now, broadcasting from planet Earth, it's time for Pixels and Bits. Welcome to Pixels and Bits on the Overshield.com. My name is Corey. Hi. Welcome to episode 66 of Pixels and Bits. My name is Corey, and I'm your host as always, and I'm joined by my co-hosts, Manny and Tommy. Say hi, guys.
Hello,
What's up, everyone?
Andrew is not here because, once again, he decided to go and be a pimp instead of hanging with his bros.
He's out of breath, I heard.
Huh?
He's out of breath, that I heard.
Yeah, from hanging with them hoes.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
Yep. Manny, did you not know that Andrew is a bona fide pimp?
Yeah, but why is he out of breath?
Who knows? That's what he texted Corey.
He must be working that hand pretty strong.
He's got a weak pimp hand, apparently. Just saying.
Oh god, what was that pimp from Boondocks? I'm just
A
like
pimp named Slipback.
Named Slickback, yeah. Oh god, that was the funniest thing with pimps ever.
That show's returning, you know that, right?
Oh really? They're doing new seasons?
Yeah, but the original creator's not coming back, so.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, what was the crazy black guy with the weird eye?
Oh,
He's
I know who you're talking about, but I don't know his name.
He was hilarious.
He's racist to his own
Uncle
kind.
Rufus. It was like Uncle Rufus or something like that.
Yeah.
Sounds right.
Oh man. Well, before we get started, we would like to apologize for this coming out on Tuesday. Had a little bit of a technical issue, but we would like to move on to our news desk. Hit the music, guys. Alright guys, not really a whole lot of news here. I only got 5 stories, but what did happen was rather crazy. First off, today Square Enix had a press release earlier today confirming what fans have been hoping for years that they would be doing: a complete HD upgrade, like overhaul and all, to one of the most beloved games of all time, Final Fantasy VIII.
Oh.
In an interview with Game Informer, a Square Enix spokesperson said, "We are happy to announce something that we know our fans have been wanting for a long time." Along with the HD graphics and the overhaul and all that, they said that the gameplay is also getting tweaked to resemble that of fan-favorite Final Fantasy XIII. As for the release window, it'll release this fall on Xbox One only.
See, I was hoping for Final Fantasy VII.
You know what? It's like everybody keeps thinking 7, but there's always 8, and it's like the dark horse. Yeah. I mean, it's not like 8 was bad.
No,
Eight
but
was more for me personally, but
yeah.
that's too bad. It's only Xbox One though.
Yeah, that was kind of weird. You would think it would at least be on Nintendo system.
No, well, I personally, as the person who's going to get an Xbox One, I'm fine with it, so screw you.
Of course, Tommy.
Which means Manny will never ever get to play it, because we know Manny can't even touch an Xbox controller without like lightning shooting out of it and shocking him.
Yeah. Only at Corey's house will I play it.
Yeah, only then is he actually like safe, and then he has to do a special ritual and everything. Then he could finally touch the controller without it hurting him.
Yeah.
Because, you know, Manny is to what water is to witches is Xbox controllers to Manny.
Mm-hmm. That's one way of putting it.
Yes. Now, in another surprising twist this week, Valve has confirmed that another Half-Life game is in the works. But interestingly enough, they are not the ones developing it. Instead, the developers is Rovio Mobile. And 2 days later, Rovio announced that a new entry to the Half-Life series, Angry Head Crabs.
Surprisingly,
Yes.
I can surprisingly this could actually be good, because in the past, I mean, look what they did with Star Wars. I mean, that's pretty fun. But
They said that the game will play very similarly to the studio's previous Angry Birds games, Instead of birds, it'll be the various types of head crabs, regular, fast, poison. And instead of pigs, it's combine soldiers. Rovio has also confirmed that if you complete the game to 100%, you will unlock nude photos of Gabe Newell.
What?
Okay, the Gabe Newell part has to be a joke right there.
That has to be a joke.
That has to be
Yeah.
a joke.
But you know
The
what?
sense of
Angry Head
humor.
Crabs. I kind of liked Angry Birds initially. Like it was when it started out, I thought it was kind of cool, but of course moved on because the Angry Birds games never changed. But oh my God, Head Crabs, yeah,
I mean,
yeah, I'm gonna play it.
Star Wars. I enjoy the Star Wars because they do. I mean, because there's force abilities, lightsaber attacks. I mean, they do change things up. So I mean, they're always
Yeah, but I
good with the
couldn't
source
get past
material.
the fact that it was birds.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm sorry. I just can't get past birds as Jedis. It's bullshit.
Okay.
Now, earlier today, Activision confirmed that they are reviving their defunct studio Red Octane, who were the masterminds behind the Guitar Hero franchise after Harmonix left. They will be announcing a new entry to the franchise at this year's E3, but they confirmed that it will not be featuring guitars or DJs. Bobby Kotick was quoted in an interview with IGN saying, "I think players will like the classical feel of it." Later that day, a post on NeoGAF showed what appeared to be a cello-shaped controller. Red Octane could not be reached for comment.
Interesting.
So we're going to get Orchestra Hero.
I'd like to see an accordion hero, but that's just me.
Play greats of Mozart. And you get in a duel with a Mozart on the piano. That'd be awesome.
You know, I'm actually down for that. I always prefer classical music. And I know, like, what I think the Xbox One, they have that Fantasia game coming out. But I know that's gonna fail though, because I don't know. It's like more modern music. It has really nothing to do with classical music.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm down for that though with Orchestra Hero.
Now, moving on to one of the smaller announcements. Not a lot of people saw this, but Microsoft revealed last weekend a new controller for the Xbox One. The new controller, which looks very, very similar to the original Duke controller for the Xbox, the original one. It will feature enhanced triggers by adding much more powerful motors to the Impulse trigger system. However, Microsoft wouldn't confirm nor deny the rumors about the new controller's battery life only being 30 minutes. Would you pick up this controller, Tommy?
Well, I don't
Even
know
though the
if
battery
it
life
has-
could only be 30 minutes?
Well, if they make a wired version, then I guess I would. But I mean, I like the fact that we're getting like the original like look of the control from the original Xbox. I mean, I'm down with that. But just the battery life, I don't know. That's
Also, the Xbox guide button has been enhanced to be the size of literally a small dinner plate.
well, all right. I just gotta be careful when I press and play then.
Now, this, and also, unlike standard controllers, instead of using AA batteries or even AAA batteries, it's going to use 9-volt batteries.
Well,
That's going to be expensive. That's going to be expensive. That's going to be very expensive when it lasts only 30 minutes.
Well, how giant is this controller? It seems like it's more gigantic than the Duke.
Well, they said it was designed for American hands since they accidentally designed the original controller around the Japanese market.
I mean, I know America's getting fat, but come on, I don't think our hands are that.
I mean, they
Budget.
must think we're Canadian.
Those Canadians.
Tommy, I know you have a story as well, because I'm not the only one doing news desk.
Yeah, I found one, and I thought this was interesting to report. Dong Nguyen, I guess the original creator of Flappy Birds, did announce
I mean, Dong Nugan?
Dong Nguyen, is that how you say it?
I think it was Nugan, yeah.
All right, well, yeah, I butchered his name. Anyways, last week he announced that he was thinking about bringing Happy Birds back, but of course with a warning. Well, now he has announced that he is bringing Flappy Birds back, but it won't be on for our like iOS or iPod or systems. But
So what's it gonna be on? Like,
it's gonna be on our current and next gen consoles.
so wait, so hold on. I'm like already seeing how a Flappy Bird Xbox One does. You have to like hold out your arms, ba-ding, ba-ding,
Probably.
ba-ding, ba-ding.
And just for the standard consoles, I mean, I'm sure you just tap A. I don't know, it's not that hard, but I guess those.
Have they set a price for it?
You know what? I think just $1. I think he's going cheap.
Just $1?
Just $1. I mean,
Well, I mean, I've seen on Twitter that like there's some people talking about that he might charge like $20 for it.
You know, there's stupid enough people to actually buy that, but I don't think I would purchase that. I mean, I have the original still on my tablet, on the Nexus 7, but I'm not gonna spend $20 on Flappy Bird unless he's actually gonna put in some incentives and not just like, oh, high score, let me try to beat it.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Well, is that all you have, Tommy?
Yeah, that's it.
All right. Now, this is the biggest surprise of the week, and that, of course, is being that the acquisition of Oculus VR, but none other than Facebook, for $2 billion. But in a surprise twist, Mark Zuckerberg has confirmed that they are partnering with Nintendo to reboot the Virtual Boy. Nintendo CEO Satoru Iwata said that the system would feature the standless headset, so it's already better than the Virtual Boy, but instead of featuring a normal controller, it'll be the Wii U gamepad, which will be interesting considering that since you'll have this strapped to your face, you will not be able to see the touchpad. Also, it confirms that in order to use the Virtual Boy, you have to have purchased a Wii U. Your thoughts, guys?
Well, I'm gonna get a Wii U regardless, so I mean, that's fine, but...
Sounds like a port clusterfuck, if you ask me. But...
It's in the virtual world. I can always pretend I'm Tron or something like that.
You know what? We all said it's just like, oh, this is a terrible idea from Nintendo. Nintendo's gone down the drain. You know what? Nintendo's Disney. I think they're going to hit it out of the park this time.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I almost said Disney. Nintendo's good. I mean, sure, right now their consoles aren't doing as great here in America, but I mean, who cares? They make great quality games and whatever. They're always trying to think.
I mean, who could
be very inventive.
Super Mario World.
Oh yeah.
I mean, that only came out like what, 20 years ago?
Yeah, it's like.
It's still fairly recent in people's memories.
Oh yeah. Very good game.
Very good game.
Very good.
Oh yeah, Facebook did have a game announcement for Oculus VR, wasn't it?
Oh yeah, they announced Facebook. Facebook. They announced. Wow, yeah, butcher that. Well, it starts with S. But anyways, Farmville. Yes, virtual Farmville for the Oculus is now going to come. It will be its first major game that Facebook will be producing. Will, dish out. So now I can farm and just actually look at my crops grow and just look at my barn and then see all the limited editions and that they're going to put out now. Frick.
Does, like, whenever you look at like an empty field, does it say, it's like, hey, you can't farm this yet, but it's like press this, reach out and press this in virtual space and you can order more.
Gosh.
All right, that is the end of the fake news section. If you hadn't caught on already, April Fools, everybody.
If you believe any of them, then you're stupid. No, I'm just kidding. We love you.
Be that one guy to raise his hand. Sorry, guys.
I think the only remotely believable story in that is probably the Final Fantasy VIII one.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That was a good story to start off with. I think.
All right, so it's time to move on to the actual news desk. Manny, take over.
All right. Well, let's go ahead and start us off with the rumor mill. So rumor has it that the PlayStation 1 and PS2 emulation may be coming for the PlayStation 4 at an impressive 1080p. This, of course, is coming by none other than Hassan Rashid. Sorry, dude, I butchered your name. But as he tweeted, the local PS2 and PS1 will be supported on the PlayStation 4 with the 1080p, as well as Blu-ray and media player updates. So, frankly, I think that this can be a good idea if it comes out right, and I think it's really all on execution and presentation. I'd be kind of excited for it, personally, being a Sony fan myself. How about you guys?
I'm just trying to think. It's like, yeah, that's really cool. As I'm looking at my PlayStation 2.
Yeah. But you don't have.
So,
did you get a video cable for it though?
yeah, I have a video cable.
Okay.
It works.
Because I remember for the longest time you didn't have.
Yeah, for a while it was actually broken.
Yeah.
But no, it works.
So I'd be down for that. Like if they ever do that for the Xbox, there would be some original games I would like to purchase that I never got a chance to play or even regret selling.
Pissed.
Mm-hmm.
I was always pissed that they never actually made the Xbox 360 fully backwards compatible.
Yeah, I know. Only partial
And,
games.
and they literally have an entire studio dedicated for just that. Still.
Yeah.
And they don't do anything.
Well, you know what
Yeah.
this means. There was Jackie Chan's one video game for the PlayStation. So, well, if they choose that title to redo in 1080p, gotta so pick that up, as bad as it may be.
No. Forget that. How about that Bruce Lee game? What?
Are you talking about the... Oh, yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
But Jackie Chan's funny, so it makes sense in a game like that.
But Bruce Lee is God. So, yeah. I
Anyway.
mean, that just threw your argument out.
Anyways, next story. Our favorite senator from none other than California, Leyland Yee, is arrested as he's charged with political corruption and weapons trafficking. Yes, weapons trafficking, folks. If you remember, back in 2005, he was the one who headed the anti-video game law that was later shot down by our Supreme Court, thank God. But, you know...
Yeah, this was the same ruling where they said that games are protected by the Constitution.
Exactly. So, how ironic for someone who's trying to shut us down as gamers and wanting our GTA 5s, and yet he's the one who shut down for doing the real deal.
Actually, it gets even worse, especially when you, like, see his comments from, like, the case.
Mhm.
Saying it's just like, we must protect the children's minds and stuff like that. And,
Oh, the
stuff like
irony.
that. Oh my god, there's like so much irony.
I know, right? I was a bitch.
Oh my god, it's...
Yeah, he
What-
needs to be more like Jackie Chan and not like that.
He kind of looks like Jackie
Yeah.
Chan.
He looks like a
Um,
constipated Korean dude. I don't know, I'm just saying.
What is that?
He does kinda, yeah.
Yeah.
Now that you mention that.
But anyways, on to the non-constipation. The Last is coming to the PlayStation 4, and as we all know, Corey has been bugging the hell out of me to pick it up, so I guess I don't have an excuse anymore.
And Corey
But-
could finally play the game.
Yeah.
I can finally play the goddamn game and stop everybody telling me, oh my god, The Last of Us is the best fucking thing ever. Have you played it? Well, no, I don't have PS3. Why haven't you played it, you stupid?
Because I don't have a PlayStation.
I mean, it's kind of like there's a video. It's at Screw Attack. It's this Jared trying to explain why he buys like all the new games and everything. He's like, I want to be that guy that's like that's like on the internet that's on the internet forums and isn't like, it's like, hey, have you guys played BioShock yet? It's just like, yeah, 7 years ago, you worthless jackass. Nobody deserves to be called that.
Speaking of Bioshock, are you guys gonna play that Burial of the Seed DLC?
I was
Probably
debating
not.
whether or not to just get the $20 season pass and just get them both.
Well, right now, I know for the Xbox Marketplace, they have a sale. Like, you can purchase Bioshock Infinite for $10 digitally. And all their DLCs are half off. Except for the Burial at Sea, the newest one. But the first one, you
I'm
can...
just like really curious though, with the whole thing with Irrational Games. I really hope this isn't the last BioShock game we ever see.
I don't think so, but well, it's obviously not gonna be from them, but I doubt it.
Also, sadly, man, you know, by them closing, they also basically canceled BioShock Vita.
Yeah, I don't think I'd been looking forward to that, honestly.
Should give it to Andrew to review.
Just saying.
No, we need to give Andrew a copy of like ET HD.
They would never make that.
Hey, if they're gonna redo Shaq Fu, they can do ET HD.
I doubt that will ever happen. People hate that game with great passion.
So, anyways.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't want to cut you off.
No, go
Okay.
for it. No. I was
Oh, I
gonna
was
say
just gonna-
ET was almost the reason gaming almost died. But yeah.
True story.
Yeah.
Yeah. But anyways, moving on, we have an update from Assassin's Creed Unity as it is officially announced for the holiday 2014 release. Just a little more scoop on it, as you've probably seen in the trailers, is that it is confirmed that the French Revolution setting will be within this game and that there's a release for the Xbox One, PS4, and the PC. Personally, I think...
That's it.
Yeah,
And that's it. It's next gen only.
yeah.
Suck it, current gen guys. Suck it.
Frankly, I think this
Me
is
and
an
Annie are the
interest-
future. Me and Annie are the future.
No, you're in the present. Everyone else is in the past.
True.
I think this is an
Trying to get out of
interesting
that
concept.
place.
What I think would be even cooler is if for DLC they actually move not just beyond the French Revolution, but even go into the Napoleonic Wars. But that's just
No,
me.
that would be really cool.
Yeah.
As someone who is a history major, and I've written a number of papers over the French Revolution, I am very excited because it is one of those interesting times in history where literally the people went and killed all the wealthy people. It's just like, hey, are you rich? Well, yeah. Guillotine. Guillotine. Kill this man. It's literally, that's how it went. And it was just like, it's one of those really interesting, I'd hate to say social experiment and basically sound inhuman, but that's kind of what it was.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, that's really all I have to say on that particular topic. So unless you want to add anything, we can go ahead and move on.
Well, there was
I could say, though,
Oh.
well, I was going to say, like, if the footage they showed, which they said is like, hey, this is actual in-game footage, if that is for real,
It's alpha, but
hats off, because literally that's the first time they've changed the game engine, period, since Assassin's Creed 2.
no, the Assassin's Creed 3, they were bragging about the new engine that they had. I forgot what it was called, but
Was it a new engine, or was it just like new lighting and stuff like what Call of Duty does?
no. It was, I think it was a new engine. It was what did they call it? I don't know, but it was the same one. Assassin's Creed 3 and 4 used the same engine, but it was new. I forgot.
And which one was the better game?
4. 4 was.
I was so disappointed with 3 because it had like the coolest setting in the world and all these cool game mechanics, and the game mechanics kind of went a little nowhere. Like the hunting mechanic. But moving on.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it was the Anvil game engine, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was the
That's
new.
what
It was their new one. Yeah.
Okay, I wasn't sure if that was new or not. It's just that literally.
No, you're right.
Like,
You're right.
It's just.
It was Anvil Nex was used for Assassin's Creed 3 and 4.
Which
Yeah.
to me is basically it's like saying, oh well, Source Engine and Source Engine Orange Box are different. Like, no, they're not. They're the same goddamn engine.
Yeah, and then it's still on the Assassin's Creed topic. There's also the rumor, because there was a rumor there's going to be 2 Assassin's Creed games coming out this year. One for the next gen and one for the current
Yes,
gen.
it was Assassin's Creed Unity and Assassin's Creed Comet,
Which is the
right?
code name, but I don't. That could be it. But rumor has it that you're going to be playing as a Templar for the first
Well,
time.
the big rumor I've been hearing about Comet is that it takes place around the events of Black Flag.
Yeah, which will, and it's considered a direct sequel. Yeah, but it's gonna take up in location. It's gonna take place in New York and other places, I think. But yeah,
All right.
Yeah,
What
that's
else, what's the next story, Manny?
All right. So, a little bad news, unfortunately. A recent wave of, yeah, we gotta have some
No.
bad to go with the good, you know. Anyways,
No, it's all good here, damn it. We have our rose tinted sunglasses on 24/7.
then that's just plain evil because I don't consider layoffs a good thing. And on that topic, Sony has decided that they are going to have some serious layoffs in their UK division, specifically in the Gorilla Cambridge area, London studios, and also Evolution Studios.
Wait, you mean Guerrilla Games?
Mm-hmm. No, Gorilla
Yeah.
Cambridge. So
Oh, okay.
yeah, no, not Gorilla Games. But
I have to say, like, I thought Killzone Shadowfall did pretty well.
mm-hmm. Well, in particular, they're saying here that basically the resources they have are in such competitive business, and they produce high quality products, but also as a result, they need to refocus on their structure within the London studio as well as the 2 other ones, and that by doing this, they'll be able to achieve their goals even better and more efficiently. So it sounds like a restructure, and unfortunately, some people will get the gavel, or not the gavel, you know what I'm talking about, beheaded. Yeah. But that is the way of things, unfortunately. So,
Sadly, business is business. Sadly.
and as usual with Sony, sadly.
Yeah.
So, anyways, moving on to even more bad news.
God damn it!
Yeah.
No.
Hey man, you pick them, I read them. So
True.
this morning. Oh, I'm sorry.
I was gonna say it's just like I picked the order and you're going out of order though.
Yeah. But anyways, this morning the consumerist website continued on their annual tournament to determine who is the worst company of America last year, and on the top of their list also includes none other than Time Warner Cable. And as you probably have all heard of this before, or have experienced it yourself, over here in Missouri we call it Mediacom, and they're not even related, but that's who we have. But even funnier, I like, is when I saw that skit from College Humor, who made stabs at Time Warner Company.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a pretty funny skit. Way to induce pornography and yet humor in one take. It was pretty funny. But anyways.
And he likes his pornography.
Oh yes. What do you think I do after the show?
Whoa.
Whoa. But anyways, so
All
Tommy,
right.
do you have Time Warner Cable out in your area?
I do,
Uh-huh.
but I don't have issues with them at all.
Really? Well,
Yeah.
that's good to
Yeah,
know.
because like every cable company here in Missouri sucks ass.
Oh no,
Yeah.
we're fine here. It's like I
the
rely
only
on them.
like the only service in Missouri that people actually like is the Google TV and internet service in Kansas City.
Huh. No, I think people are upset because those who have Time Warner Cable during the Super Bowl, it went black for a bit. I think that's what started it.
Mhm.
And you mess with the Super Bowl, it's
Yeah,
unforgivable.
you don't fuck with people's football, man.
Yeah.
You really don't.
You don't. I think that's why it's won. that
Well,
could be.
and that's both sides of football. That's American football and football.
Yeah.
You don't fuck with football.
Anyways, on to a little bit better news. Wolfenstein, the new order, the title that Bethesda has currently been working on. They
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I've been looking forward to a new Wolfenstein game for a while now.
Yeah.
One that doesn't suck.
Good luck. Considering it's from Bethesda, they really screwed the pooch with PlayStation 3 users on Skyrim. Just saying. But that was PlayStation.
Yeah, that was PlayStation.
Yeah. As long as there's not a resurgence of something like that, I think I might forgive them. But anywho, particularly, they are releasing the Panzerhund edition, which is basically a 100. Yeah, Panzerhund. Do you know what that means? That means panther.
I just would love to go to
dog.
GameStop. This is just like, you have a pre-order? It's like, yes, I would like to pick up my Panzerhunds edition.
Panzerhund. That means panther dog. What is that? Like a homunculus dog? What the? I don't know. But anyways,
It's just like someone that got like off a binge of watching Full Metal Alchemist. Hey, he got a name for that edition yet? Panzer Dog, whatever, something like that. Perfect.
yeah. So if you want to take a wild guess at how much this bad boy is going to cost, it's totaling up to $160, which is basically $100 for the collector's edition stuff, and of course just the game itself, which is $60. Hence the $160. Some people say this is a complete package, and for a limited edition, it's well worth it considering all the little goodies they throw in there. While others think this is a total, cash grab, and that they're just
That is, everybody seems to think. Here's the thing: all collector's editions are cash grabs. Of course they are.
Yeah. So.
But I still buy them. Why? I
Mhm.
don't know. It appeases the fan in me or whatever. It's just like when you love something, you want more of it.
Yeah.
Though
So.
I probably won't pick this up just because literally I don't know if the game sucks, and I really don't want a repeat of Duke Nukem Forever,
Yes.
where I buy the collector's edition.
Or
Yeah, and I don't want to
aliens.
repeat of Skyrim. Yeah, or Aliens. How about you, Tommy? Are you looking into this one?
Nah.
Nah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
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 Anywho, well, that's all I have to say on that topic. Let's go ahead and wrap things up with an article Tommy provided me. The Predator DLC is hinted for Call of Duty Ghosts, which, based on what I'm looking at here, this looks semi-legit. Basically, and correct me if I'm wrong, it looks like there's a potential Predator crossover in the DLC, so basically you go out in the jungles and you encounter the Predator and you get to whoop his ass, or not. As Jesse Ventura, that would be interesting.
I just realized something. We didn't talk about EA for the worst company in America thing.
Because
We just talked about Time
Warner.
Warner. We just talked about Time Warner Cable.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah, that's right.
Yeah, because they lost. That's why.
Yeah, Yeah, so what happened? Okay, so here's what happened. Basically, they're the worst company in America thing happened, and EA lost to Time Warner Cable, meaning EA will not win 3 years in a row, worst company in America. Okay, and here's the first thing. Even though I agree EA is a terrible company, they are not the worst company in America, and this whole poll thing is stupid. Because here's the thing, the companies don't care. Because they think it's stupid anyway. They think it's stupid already just to see it's like video game company won best game company, won worst company in America. Shit, we can just keep exploiting these workers and nobody will care. I mean, literally, like the companies don't give a shit. There you go, my realist view.
Okay.
Sorry. Us. By the way, did we also talk about the virtual console lineup that Nintendo's revealing for the Wii U?
Not sure if I got that article.
Well, basically, Nintendo is going to has released the lineup for Game Boy Advance games on the Virtual Console. On April 3rd, you will be able to buy Advance Wars, Mario and Luigi Superstar Saga, and Metroid Fusion for $8. On April 10th, Kirby and the Amazing Mirror and WarioWare Inc. Will come at $7, and later in the month you'll be able to purchase F-Zero Maximum Velocity and Golden Sun on April 17th for $7, and then later that month on April 24th you'll be able to buy Super Mario Advance 3 Yoshi's Island for $8.
Just
There you
release
go.
Pokemon. That's what everyone wants.
Yeah, good point. No, I'm not gonna lie. The fact is, like, it's Advance Wars, Mario and Luigi Superstar Saga, Metroid Fusion, Golden Sun, and F-Zero, and Kirby. Wow,
I mean, it's a good
start.
start.
That's pretty good for 1 month, man.
It is good.
Advance
I will
Wars.
admit.
Advance Wars was the shit.
I know, I missed out on that, man. I need to.
Well, I'm not gonna lie. Like Golden Sun, like to this day, is my favorite RPG.
Wow. Okay. Well, when I get a Wii U, I'll get that game.
You've never played Golden Sun?
No. Yeah, I know.
I disown you.
Okay.
All right. You.
Don't feel
By
bad,
the way,
Tommy.
we
I
didn't-
never
we didn't-
played it.
Oh,
We didn't talk about the final story.
What was the final story?
Yeah, what's the final story, Corey?
Okay, earlier in the fake news section we talked about Facebook buying Oculus Rift for $2 billion. Well,
Oh,
that
yeah.
actually happened.
Yeah, that is it.
That actually happened. If you haven't been living under a rock, that actually happened. But here's the thing: for everybody freaking out, going, "Oh my God, the Facebook's gonna ruin it. We're gonna have Farmville Oculus Rift." Da, 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 da. Guess what? Zuckerberg has already come out and says it's like we're just funding it. It's like they're literally like the publisher to a developer here. So literally, Facebook is just they're taking the cost of it and basically reaping the profits from it. That's their whole thing. They're just a publisher. They said that they're not going to interfere with the inner workings at all, that it's a gaming technology first, then the classroom second. So, and it's not like a lot of people are, it's not like they're completely taken over. There's still a lot, almost everybody's almost on board, including John Carmack is still there. So it's not like they bought the technology and fired everybody. So don't worry, I think it's going to be fine. Also, everybody's like, oh, Notch canceled Minecraft for the Oculus because of this. Because he's creeped out by Facebook. You know what? I get why Notch is creeped out. But I think he acted a little prematurely.
Yeah.
So there.
I'm gonna miss that though. I was looking forward to that Minecraft.
I was looking for that. You know what? Like I said, I just think Notch was... I think he was acting a little early. I think everybody was basically acting off of a gut punch.
Yeah.
Well, here, I have a question. Do you guys know if the people who funded the Kickstarter will get their Oculus Rifts at discounted price?
I think that's an issue going on right now. I think because they don't know.
Yeah. I didn't know if you guys heard anything more about that.
No, I haven't heard it.
I haven't... That's interesting. I haven't thought about that.
Yeah.
Well, hold on. I thought they all got... No, I thought when you weren't buying the Oculus Rift, you just got the dev kit.
I don't know.
From what I heard, it was like if you donated a certain amount, like you're not really
I thought-
buying the Oculus Rift, but you can like buy your way into purchasing it for a reduced price because it's like, well, you obviously support
Yeah,
us in the
that would be
Yeah.
interesting. You know what? I'm really hoping Facebook honors that because then that would just be bad PR. And I'm not gonna lie, Facebook doesn't need any more. They
No.
really don't. The stock is now just starting to do well again and everything. They really don't want any more bad press. So yeah, though you know what? Sometimes I think Zuckerberg doesn't care. Whatevs. Anyways, is that the news desk?
I'd say so.
All right.
Well, good, because it's time to move on to my favorite segment, your favorite segment, everybody in the world's favorite segment. It is time for people doing stupid shit. Hit the music.
All right. So I don't think this is people doing stupid shit, but I want to throw this story out because I think it's hilarious. So, a teacher threatens to spoil Game of Thrones for a disrupted class.
I saw this on Facebook the
Yeah.
other day. That's awesome.
I think it was great. I think it's so great.
That's that's literally the best way to like keep your class in control.
Yeah. A Belgian math teacher threatened to reveal who died in season 3 of Game of Thrones if his noisy classroom didn't start paying attention. The teacher wrote, the teacher said that I read all the books. If there's too much noise, I'll write the names of the dead on the board. I thought that was great.
There's a joke about George R.R. Martin. This is like George R.R. Martin can't use Twitter because he already killed 100. He killed all 140 characters.
That's a good one. Okay, so now on to actual people doing stupid shit stories. Selfie obsessed teenager Danny Bowman is suicidal after failed to capture the perfect selfie.
In other news, in other news, there's a retard.
Yeah.
God, I'm sorry. That might be an inappropriate term, but goddamn, that describes this kid very well.
I know this is
Yeah.
gonna sound really bad, but if you fail a selfie, then maybe you should kill yourself. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
That's rough,
Anyway.
I know.
It's rough. But anyways, this Danny Bowman, he's 19 years old and he would spend 10 hours a day taking up to 200 photos of himself on his iPhone. The teenager even dropped out of school.
Wow, Narcissus.
I know, right? He dropped out of school. He remained housebound for 6 months and lost two stone in attempts to capture the lost 2 stone in an attempt to capture the perfect self-portrait. He became so depressed that he took an overdose, but he was discovered by his mother and was rushed to the hospital.
Man, this kid, he is literally Narcissus reborn. Like, I'm serious. Holy shit. 200 pictures?
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Narcissus killed himself over seeing his image in the water. So, wow. Yeah, this is definitely Narcissus all over again.
And now he is, he believes that he is now the first selfie addict, and that he thinks it is a condition that, it's, just as bad as drugs, and,
I have a condition to you too. I should have drugs as well.
Oh my god, I know the perfect song for this. There's that song called Let Me Take a Selfie by that group Chainsmokers.
I hate that song. She's so annoying.
Yeah.
It's not even a song. It's not a song. Music is dead.
Music died when Blood on the Dance Floor got popular.
Alright, another person's doing stupid shit is that a loyal customer gets a McDonald's receipt tattoo on his arm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Damn, that's a dedicated customer.
That is a dedicated customer. This 18-year-old from Norway now has a McDonald's receipt tattoo on his right arm.
Damn.
Mm-hmm.
Does it say what he bought?
It's a receipt, of course.
Right. I mean, I didn't know if in the article they said like, oh, it says...
Six cheeseburgers, 6 chicken sandwiches, and
I
6 fish
can
fillets.
read
There's
it.
six
Makes
Big
sense.
Mac on there.
I can write. Okay, the first stop you have the McDonald's logo, then the McDonald's like location, their address, their phone number, their website, and then like the time of purchase. Okay, here we go. He ordered a small cola, 3 cheeseburgers. Let's see, 4 extra toppings. And there's, I guess it charged for more toppings. Anyways, he got a McFlurry, and cheese.
Damn, that order must have like changed his life, and he had like an epiphany while he was eating that McFlurry.
Norway's expensive because for 3 cheeseburgers, it's 36.
$36.
Well, I mean, I'm thinking American currency, but I mean over there, that's how much they're charging him, whatever their currency.
Where is this? Is in Norway?
Norway, yeah.
36. That's 36 euros.
Yeah.
The fuck?
I don't know.
Seriously.
I don't know. Yeah.
Apparently, McDonald's is
That's
fine
expensive
dining.
as shit.
Yeah.
Dude, damn, dude.
All
I'm
right.
sorry, but they better have like a waiter for like your McFlurry and your ketchup and shit.
This would charge.
It's like, would
for
you like
extra
more
toppings.
ketchup packets, sir? Yes, please.
All
It's
right.
like, sir, do you need any more ketchup to be squirted in that cup? Yes, please.
Yes, how charming. Thank you. Anyways, this last this story just sounds too fake to be real, but
God.
a man named Christopher Reeves is busted for meth in Superman's shirt.
Oh, that's great.
I applaud you, Christopher Reeves. You
Uh,
planned this out. You planned this out.
he did. Anyways, not to
It had to be like he's like, yep, I'm gonna get busted. Puts on the Superman shirt.
Yeah. Yes, the Davis County Sheriff deputies pulled over Reeves, who was wearing a Superman t-shirt at the time of his arrest, after they caught him allegedly speeding early Tuesday. So he was speeding. Deputies searched Reeves' trucks after he failed a field sobriety test and found synthetic marijuana, drugs, and a basketball-sized bag of meth.
Shit.
Yeah. The bag of meth weighed 52 grams. And let's see. Okay. And then Reeves also admitted that he ingested.
That's about 2 ounces, I think.
Yeah, I think so. And then Reeves admitted that he was also, on drugs for about 2 hours before he was stopped by the police. So yeah.
Wow. Give that man the Meth Head of the Year award. I hereby accept this for my lost teeth and my addiction, and go Superman. Actually, no, Manny, it should have been like that guy we met in Oklahoma. I accept this for.
He sets his hand down on something and leaves his imprint.
Leaves his imprint on everything.
Yeah.
God. That will be forever etched into my mind. Yeah, you go down the intersection over here, you take a left and go down to Relax Inn. That's literally how he sounded. Like 100% legit.
Oh wow.
It was bad. And he had no teeth.
Yeah.
Oh, you
his
guys live in
friends
Ohio,
were-
right? Or where do you guys
No,
live?
this is coming back from SGC when we were traveling through Oklahoma.
Oklahoma.
Oh,
We
okay,
live
okay.
in Missouri though.
That's what I thought. Yeah.
We're having tornadoes today. Woo!
Yeah. The fun fact, I walked into my Russian class today, and we were the only class that didn't evac to the basement. So, like our Russian teacher was there, and I was like, "What is this? You do not heed the warnings? You are true Russians."
For a second there, I thought it sounded a little French. I'm like, what kind of Russian teacher do you have?
Yeah. Well, I have a very Russian teacher. The kind that has a very obvious crush on a certain Putin.
Putin.
St. Louis, Missouri.
St. Louis?
St.
No, we don't live in St.
Oh.
We don't live in St. Louis.
We're in
That's
Columbia.
we're literally like dead middle.
Yeah, we're in College
Missouri.
Town,
Like,
USA.
It's like if you go 120 miles one way, you hit St. Louis. You go 120 miles the other way, you hit Kansas City.
No, I'm just. I know. I said that, but I'm like. I'm just reading. There's a Pornhub has.
What?
No, Pornhub had like a new study of shows what city is of their favorite porn and all that. So searching cities, like search up this certain like porn, like for.
I'm just like really curious. How'd you come across this study in the first place? And does
Huffington
Jessica
Post.
know about it?
When I was looking for people doing stupid shit, this came up. Anyways, for example, Austin, Texas, their favorite porn is massage porn. And their favorite porn star
Texans
is
like
Lisa's
it
Ann.
sexual.
Yeah. Their favorite porn
Yes,
star
I
is
do
Lisa
know.
Ann. Yeah, you
Yep.
do. Yeah. Yeah, so massage is second, then POV's no, massage is first, POV second, college is third, teen is fourth, and then MILF is fifth.
We are a gaming podcast,
Yeah.
folks.
Well, you want to know? Okay, well, in Columbus, Ohio, again, it's massage.
Just get to St. Louis. Just get to St. Louis.
St. Louis. Okay, I say just pass it. Okay, St. Louis. All right. Ebony.
Ebony.
Yeah. Blacks.
East St. Louis. That was your fault.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Lisa Ann, though, the favorite porn star.
Of course.
Mhm.
Weird.
Yeah.
It's weird.
It is weird.
All right. So, is that the end of people doing stupid shit, and were you done talking about pornography?
Oh, that is, yeah.
Yes. Okay.
Pornography.
So it is time to move on to our final segment. That is shoutouts. I will go first, and I'm giving a big fuck you to Mr. ITS Rhonda on PS4. If you see this guy with this gamer tag, give him a message saying fuck you, because this is the griefer I was telling you guys earlier about, the one who basically kept us in the endless hell cycle in a helicopter to the point where the only way we could get out is if we committed suicide. Basically what happened, guy hijacked our helicopter and then flew us into no man's land of the map to the point where if we get out of the helicopter, we die, and he's just staying in that area, and basically we're fucked. And the only way to get out was to go to the menu and click suicide. So, fuck you, it's Rhonda.
Okay, let's see. My shout out will go to the new Minecraft title update 14 finally came after 8 months. The longest ever to wait for an update. Features.
Boy!
It comes with jungle and desert temples, trading with villagers.
Man, boy!
What?
What is going on?
I don't know. Also,
Fanboy!
man, well, whatever. It's a shout out. Let me say my shout out. We also get anvils. We get carpet. We can color our tie-dye our leather armors. Let's see. We got ender chests. So yeah, it's pretty fun. It's cool.
Cool.
Yeah. Suck it.
All right, Manny?
All right. So my shout out. Funny enough, I saw this last night. So I've been subscribing to YouTube on this one group called Reckless Tortuga. I don't know if you guys have heard of them, but they're known for this one mini-series called The Online Gamer, and it's about this black guy who was like really organized and stuff, kind of like how I was back in the day. And then he got obsessed with Call of Duty, and because of that, he went all like OCD and obsessed on that game. So for like the last 4 years in real time, they've been showing this like mini-series called The Online Gamer. Well, unfortunately, you know, as anything independently run like that, they had to do a Kickstarter. So I'm thinking, oh great, Oculus Rift, Facebook. But then, so they asked their folks to raise over $25,000, and they made it. And then, funny enough, after they made it, they released this video saying, "Hey, guess what? We made our Kickstarter, and we decided to use the money to finalize this season. So no more Online Gamer." And the butthurt through the comments is just ridiculous. Like, part of me is thinking this is a premature April Fool's joke, or at least I'm seriously hoping it is. But seriously, the comments in that is just ridiculous. It's like looking at the comments after a presidential debate. It's hilarious.
No, it's like looking at the comments after Facebook and acquiring Oculus VR.
Exactly. Yeah. That, if not worse. But I just thought, if this is a joke, hands down to them for pulling it off so well. But if it's for real, then there are going to be some upset people, including myself. So, but yeah, definitely check it out. It's called The Online Gamer, and it's made by a group called Reckless Tortuga.
All right. Well, that is the end of shoutouts, and that is the end of episode 66 of Pixels and Bits on the Overshield.com. My name is Corey.
I'm Tommy.
And I'm Manny.
And we'll see you all week after, folks. We won't be returning for about a week. We're going on about a 1 week hiatus. You will see us return on right around April 11th. So, see you then, folks. Bye-bye.
Laters.
Good night.